Tonight we're going to be doing some Sims 3, continuing where we left off with the Random Legacy Challenge. Currently, the main goals for tonight's stream are going to be ideally baby number 5 will be born fairly soon. And so we'll have the full set for the coming generation. From there, will just be a matter of waiting for them each to grow up and decide, so that we can decide on an heir. Let me the game ready to go. There we go. I actually have gotten some upgrades to my setup, as I now have a second monitor, which means I can easily do things like realize that I have the game muted. Oh, hey, Wurzel. Well, so nice to see you. How have you been? And I've been good, just been doing college stuff as the semester just started, so had to cut back my streaming schedule a bit as a result. Because unfortunately, I just can't be up super late on like Monday and Wednesday night. It's right now, so college has been good so far. Which, I mean, I'm almost done. I'm in my junior year at this point, so like the game is almost loaded. Judging by how the music just kind of stopped. It seems to be taking a little bit of extra time tonight, or maybe I'm just being a little impatient because it's been kind of a long day. I mean, it's fine, Road's fault. There's no need to apologize for not being around as much because, like, you've got your own thing to worry about. Let's see, you can't. And yeah, if you can't just like always be here, that's perfectly fine. And I appreciate your presence whenever you are here. We've got Barbara's hungry. Emery needs a diaper change. Let's prioritize Barbara since, food is or urgently necessary. Every one of those two needs. Plus, someone would have to. Oh, Emery's already up, so you can just have Quentin and change his diaper whenever he's able. Well, snatched. Katrina's on her way home. Oh, and she's been working at the mausoleum for a year. So Quentin should be reaching his work anniversary soon as well. I don't know if he hasn't already. So it looks like we might have birthday for Barbara the stream. But yeah, because it's only gonna be a couple days. Before her Barbara ages up. Just gotta wait for him to. Just gotta wait for her to hit the no days mark, since the rules of the challenge specify that you have to age Sims up when they hit 0 days and no sooner. So when I apparently left off last stream fairly close, it was really late into the day, so Which tonight's going to be a bit of a shorter stream probably, since I didn't actually get started until around midnight. Apparently I love us found another new man. Like looks like a good portion of looks like a part or the first part of tonight's stream might just be getting everyone to bed. Since it's already almost midnight, late in game. But for some reason, everyone just wants to nap every time I click to auto-solve all their energy needs, so... But yeah, as I kind of... I figure, like, a good portion of the stream is just gonna be waiting, because hopefully baby number 5 has at least been conceived. In fact, actually I should be able to check. But I'm not seeing... Yep. So it does appear that Dahlia Goodfellow is pregnant, so... Unless she conceived a child at some other point, then she should be pregnant with baby number 5. And for this crowd. Which means that soon we can finally stop making more babies. These, at least for the rest of this generation. Like, 5 babies is literally the maximum roll, I'm pretty sure, since they had to cap it out at a number that can work with any household structure not sure on the list, so... I want to say the biggest family structures are like... I want to say like single parent with double help or something like that. Honestly, like... Fortunately, I don't even have to like turn off risky woohoo. I just have to not manually transfer any additional babies over to this household. Although, you know, if Quentin gets abducted again, he could end up with a sixth child anyway. But in that case, I might just send any babies resulting from another abduction back to into the alien homeworld. They can more or less at least speed things up through the night. It's a, it's interesting myself because he's like you say that your Sims usually want to have kids, and yet often if I'm playing strictly by my Sims' wishes, they often end up not having kids because they just don't roll the wish at any point. Granted, you know, if they like set it up to where it only starts happening once a sim gets married, then Quentin's never going to get that wish. He's just is going to have kids. Is it because I specifically direct him to try for baby and just pretend that it's an accidental pregnancy that then results in an additional little baby being left at his doorstep. Quentin is sick. I think two of the three babies in the nursery are crying. Quentin should, at the very least, deal with Eileen, since he's hungry. So, you know, leaving that unmanaged could result in all of them getting taken away. Now that it's Monday, we'll have one less sim in the house all day. Since Christina's of age to actually go to school now. Quentin, you need to wake up and take care of your children. Apparently, just queued up the interaction without actually directing him to wake up. And rather than immediately go off and take care of his children like I told him to, he's gonna take some time to shovel cake into his gob. And you really need to go care for your children. Like the dirty cake plate can wait. Probably also work on getting Barbara some of her toddler skills. But, with the sheer number of toddlers, it's been kind of difficult all to find time and really do that. It's, every time I try to focus on any one toddler, all of the other toddlers start needing something. Like baby number 5 is probably gonna get like the best care of any of them, purely by being the last one. It's entirely possible that by the time baby number 5 is a toddler, all of their older siblings will already be children. Okay. Katrina's already hitting on top of things and is actually feeding Barbara without me having to specifically instruct her to do so. Like none of these are her children. She is still somehow like somewhat a better parent. And Eileen is somewhere destroying something. Yep, she's in here clawing up her dad's dresser. Which at least it's something that keeps her occupied. How about you feed your son rather than admiring yourself? Katrina's gonna be a full adult in 3 days. Okay, good. Quentin did actually feed Emery before her answering that phone call. I just thought that maybe it's, just opted to do that instead of caring for his son. How about you teach Barbara how to talk? What what is even happening? Why is Christina has no negative moodlets but is somehow depressed? Like her needs are just fine. She's just in a horrible mood for absolutely no reason. I mean, I don't think Eileen can do all that much until she's at least a child. Well, when it comes to werewolf stuff. It's nice to know she's already gained a level in the hidden werewolf skill from just destroying literally every piece of furniture she can reach. Yeah. Yeah, so I have no idea why Christina's mood just spontaneously plummeted. Like this, I've never seen this before. Or this is just like a completely new glitch from something. Could be a mod, could be like a very specific set of circumstances. Yeah, sure, you can go to that other kid's house when you're done with school. Like, like her mood meter managed to just like almost completely bottom out. For absolutely no reason. Like it's like, you know, if she had like a tough day at school or something, then that would make sense, but that would also likely be represented by some kind of moodlet. Not just like she's just feeling some kind of anguish so indescribable. There is no moodlet to represent it. And the Van Golds have a big house. also got a fire going in the fireplace for no apparent reason because, like, one, it's summer. Two, most, if not every sim is a vampire, and thus shouldn't really be affected all that much by temperature anyway. Because, like, you know, how much... Oh, hey, now that she's watching TV, everything's fine. Like, maybe she's got some kind of, like, invisible moodlet that's giving her some kind of penalty. Like, you know, maybe it's just not displaying it properly. Or what? Oh, okay. I think that was a notification. I think that was game notifying me that Eileen has fully scratched up Quentin's dresser. Now that I've replaced it, she immediately just gets back to work. She hates that dresser specifically for some reason. She's working at it more than any of the other furniture around. Oh wait, hold on. Well, part of it is probably because she's already torn up the couch and the dining chairs. Probably actually get another dining chair since we've got another sit. And I'm old enough to actually sit in it. If the game will actually let me. Instead of having the chair immediately disappear as soon as I like to purchase another one. Oh, and she's destroyed Quentin's nightstand as well. There she goes. She's finished with the dresser for the... Oh no! The dresser is actually fine right now. We have just distracted her momentarily with an additional chair. At least the dresser shall be preserved for the moment. Well, that's a... That's a bit of a problem because I thought I removed that module from the randomizer mod. You know what? Just for now, I'm gonna just sort of give Katrina her job back because that wasn't supposed to happen. I'll have to see if there's any like settings I may have to alter to get that to not happen again. And in between streams, as I don't really have time to troubleshoot that right now. Slam clerk, then go back into the career menu. Now to get back up to the level she was at. And I'll just go ahead and remove that moodlet as well. As soon as I remember which menu. There we go. Moodlets, remove moodlet. Have to see which module is causing that to happen. I should probably be heading home fairly soon. Since it's getting to be nighttime. Kinda needs to grab something to eat, then head to bed. I think Christina's got some kind of like bugged penalty to her mood because the closest thing she has to a negative moodlet is that she's hungry, but that has no mood effect. Right, until at least it progresses a bit. Now that she's grungy, she actually at least has a negative moodlet. But even that's, not enough to completely deplete her mood bar. Kinda odd. Lena's hungry. Christina's hungry, but she's old enough to deal with that herself for the most part. Well, now at least she has a reason to be in a bad mood. She's very hungry, her surroundings are filthy, and she's grungy, so... Like, again, that actually had a relatively small effect on her mood, because... she was already feeling horrible. For no apparent reason. Why are you just suddenly unable... What's wrong with this autumn's house? Like, why can't you eat it? Oh, it's because it's spoiled. Again, that doesn't stop other Sims. Yeah, maybe once Eileen becomes a child, she'll start managing her canine urges a bit better. And we can actually, have nice things again. Again, Solve defaulted to nap rather than sleep. Everything seems to be just fine right now. And Emery is hungry. So I should deal with that real quick. I guess we should probably... Okay, I've already got Hamper in that room, so... You don't need to worry about that. And parents aren't give it hungry, and she should probably also get some sleep soon. Though she's not quite tired yet. I mean, her energy is getting pretty low, so also I'm kind of surprised she isn't experiencing any kind of moodlet related to that, since she's gotten more fun, but it's still low enough to for her to be strained, so seems like moodlets may or may not be glitching out a little bit or something. Alright, we've got one day. Just get Barbara as many toddler skills as we can, so that she can at least age up as well as she's going to, basically. And then she can move into her windowless room. Is, you know, due to the way the upstairs ended up being constructed, Christina gets basically all of the windows. We've just got this one day. There'll be time to age Barbara up. And that can be our required party for the week. And there goes the toilet. Joining all the other broken furniture. Yeah, at least this one is something that can be repaired rather than just being something to spend money on replacing. And to make everything look nice again. Scopus has arrived once more. And she got literally none of her homework done yesterday, so she's gonna have to work on that in school. also got bills to pay, mail to collect. And is just continually thinking about all of his earned furniture. Which, I mean, honestly, Eileen being a werewolf was basically just karma for all of his sleeping around. This is what he gets for not using protection while banging a werewolf. Is he gets a werewolf baby. And then just vehemently he destroys all of his furniture. How about you teaching Barbara how to walk? At least until you have to go off to work. You'll be able to have a birthday party in the morning and have everybody except for Christina present for it. Speaking of Christina, why are you skipping school? Why are you... Like, I know you seemingly just spontaneously developed depression after only like halfway into your childhood for some reason. Now's not the time to be slacking off on your education. Feed the werewolf baby. I guess next stream will probably have at least one other, at least, another birthday as Christina probably be aging up to a teen by the end of next stream. So I guess maybe this is just her teen angst coming in early. By 3 days that are effectively like I don't know, good like 7 years. There's from a perspective of like comparing the age of a sim to the age of an actual real human being. There she goes again. Quentin is in for some. He has learned the valuable lesson to not leave the young wolf unattended for too long. She's likely to destroy any of the furniture, or if it allows that to happen. Again, and he's got work tomorrow. And as soon as he turned his back on her, she immediately goes for the furniture. Barbara's hungry. Ian is also needs a diaper change. Emery's also hungry. But he's also asleep, so he can probably at least wait until he wakes up. It's feeling the. Yep, finished with that chair. And now she has returned. She's returned to her nemesis. The tricks. Because the distraction has been ruined. She cares not for this table for some reason. Like, only the chairs. Chairs on the dresser. And there she goes. Now, we might as well at least wait until he's a child before we even bother to replace any of this furniture. Now content with her complete destruction of every piece of furniture that catches her eye. And Lena's settled down to watch some TV. I hope whatever Christina's problem is resolved soon. Because it's gonna... Because if she's just constantly in a terrible mood for no reason, it's gonna make it... Yeah, she literally can't do her homework. Because her mood is too low. Oh, now she can. Even though her mood is even lower. Well, it briefly gave me the option. But like... Like, I mean, she should only be at penalty of, let's see, 25, 35, 50, 65, 35. She should be a positive 20 in any mood, but she's just depressed, I guess. Like, she just has depression suddenly. Suddenly or something. Because like, not, there's nothing about her external circumstances that justify her being this upset about literally everything. I think she might be able to. Dang it, she somehow found a problem with rooting. And then you need to go feed your son. Guess I'll save. Maybe it's some kind of previously unknown bug with the randomizer mod or something. Like maybe it somehow assigned her some kind of broken moodlet. Because like I'm pretty sure like clinical depression isn't the mechanics that the EA made. So yeah, this is clearly like a glitch of some kind with something. And whether that be he the game itself or some kind of interaction with one of my mods. Like I have no idea how I would replicate this either. I think maybe what's happening is just like maybe she briefly had a bunch of moodlets and then removed the moodlets without properly removing the effect of the moodlets for some reason. Like, she doesn't even necessarily look that sad outside of her little portrait down here. Like, you know, that looks fittingly miserable. Hey, free pizza. Somewhere there's free pizza. Either that or Quentin was just saying that for no reason. Like maybe it's some kind of psychological trick to to try and get to Christina out of what kind whatever funk she's in. Yeah, now the television, her seemingly like one source of joy, he's, he has broken. Oh, Quentin's got enough handiness to at least not immediately electrocute himself. So, oh, there's a free pizza. Apparently children can receive pizzas. That's useful. I kind of thought you would have had to dedicate one of the two adults to that task. For the moment. I guess the... Hey, Quentin, I thought... Okay, I guess it's just simply that he's not gonna immediately die from electrocution. Not that, you know, it's not that's guaranteed to not happen. Now, maybe you can have Christina work on that. Work on the TV situation. All the babies are just fine. Like all the kids are just fine aside from whatever is wrong with Christina. That's, you know, making her feel much worse than just being disgusted and grungy. She doesn't even have either of those moodlets anymore. And in fact, she's back to just being sad rather than full-on depressed. How did she lose the grungy? Oh. Probably because she's wearing fresh clothing. Like, I guess that improves the hygiene need. Because, you know, she's out of the dirty clothes she was wearing, so that dirt is no longer effectively on her. Right, so it looks like when Silene is old enough to actually do the interaction, she'll be able to start. Well, here's baby number 5. Got Shelby Goodfellow. It's just gonna add Sim. That's full family. Shelby Goodfellow. Don't know why it's counting her as being 2 days old when she was literally just born. I'm gonna intermediate. I think that's, yeah, age absolute 0. Oh, and Shelby is a fairy, so that means that we could almost have every supernatural type represented in just about every life stage. Every, like, a occult life state or whatever they currently have access to, I guess, other than Mermaid. Since I have already enabled Island in Paradise, since and whoever ends up being the heir for next generation is going to be is going to either be a resort owner or will be marrying a resort owner. So gotta remember where I need to go to rename. Alright, there we go. Rename. She's now Shelby Wilkes. And you know what? Once again, Quentin has fathered another daughter, so something about his genes likes to pop out baby girls. Well, I guess not even pop out, but since the one baby that popped out of him is also his one son, who also has literally none of his genetics because by definition, Emery is like an alien parasite. So he's just an alien parasite that was birthed from Quentin's loins. It means in a form that was cute enough to keep around. But now we have all of the children in generation for this generation. now the main thing left to do for Generation 1 is to just complete the generation goal. Which I might just go for the option to take, I think it's 20 classes around town, or however many are available, depending on since like I would have to check if there's even 20 skills all that I've currently got enabled. Like, I guess technically the skills that come with Island Paradise should be a few of those if there's places to need to take classes, and I guess the main one that you get classes in is scuba. The TV is still broken. But this time there's no one awake to repair it. Since Katrina is getting tired and Quentin has already gone to bed. Well, so much for getting Barbara her toddler skills, I guess. I guess we'll set the party for like 7 p.m. or something. Either that, or we could just get having a party for Barbara and instead have Katrina's birthday be our required our party for this week. And every time we have another baby, Quentin thinks about getting married, but then ends up not because if he wants to get married, he's gonna have to wait until we've already moved on to focusing on one of his children. Speaking of Quentin's children, and Eileen is hungry. And while Quentin is already up, he can go ahead and throw the party for Barbara. Just get that ready to go. So they can start at 7. I guess we'll just invite every child on the list. Some of which are half children or half siblings to her children. birthday party, and it's gonna take place at 7 p.m. Casual attire. Probably could have included some adults in that, but first of all, I can only invite one of the adults that Quentin has the best relationship with. Since, you know, more than one show up, bad things could happen for it. Now we can pop that pizza in the fridge for now. I might just get through party and then call it there. Since it is getting to be 1:20 in the morning. I'm gonna, as much as I started a bit late, I want to have at least some consistency. So I'll still just trying to end at the usual time. Right, Barbara is hungry. So is Emery to a lesser degree, but still, that's still not good. I'm well aware that it's Barbara's birthday today. I can't already planned a party for the occasion. It's, I'm only just now learning that fairy babies have like a continuous audio effect. It's around. Like this sound is just continuously happening. And we've got more mail. He needs to take care of his youngest child. I guess pretty soon we'll be able to get rid of one of these cribs and just slowly convert this into Shelby's room. Only Shelby is grumpy and artistic. Oh, and Trina's got not the same thing Quentin had not too long ago. You know, maybe once some of these toddlers start aging up to children, like we can start maybe focusing on Katrina a little bit, because like the main time I've really had a chance to focus on her all that much was when I sent her off to university, maybe for like one term, and then haven't bothered to send her back again. And I guess Christina's just gonna have to spend pretty much every school day working on late homework, because the game has just decided that she has crippling depression now. To the point that, I can't direct her to do, her homework at all. Because, it's not just a visual bug, it's actually registering her as having that low of a mood. Just hope that doesn't end up affecting anyone else, as, just a Christina thing that will maybe at least correct itself. Oh, when she ages up to a teen in 2 days. To get a babysitter as soon as as Katrina heads off to work. Oh wait, actually no. For once we're so I guess everything just kind of worked out with being able to have birthday party in the evening. I didn't even think about it being Wednesday, unless having and Katrina have the day off. Actually, it looks like the only times I have to worry about the babysitter are Friday and Saturday right now. Right, pretty much all of the babies are asleep, except for Shelby, who may or may not be being kept awake by her own weird fairy noises. We're probably not gonna get Barbara any more of her toddler skills unless I just like wake her up and have to teach her how to walk. I guess I'll have another kid with a random trait. Age for aging up to a child. Yeah, at least it will be one less toddler to. Wait, when did this thing even break? Like I completely missed any indication that the sink had broken. Well, it did nonetheless, so. Well, at least Christina is able to keep up with her homework somewhat. And Michaela Sign is coming home after school with Christina. Okay, that just means that it's either one more child to be at the party or one guest that's essentially already going to be here whenever the party starts. Does study body language improve? Oh, I think it might. I think studying body language might be an improvement for the charisma skill. Yeah, of course. Yeah, clearly I need to start arranging for some private readings and for Quentin to build up his logic skill a bit. So he wants to get a promotion. She's only 3 levels away from reaching his lifetime wish to become a celebrity psychic, so Now let's not worry about uh, Quentin's long-term career aspirations. About to be time for Barbara to age up to a child. I guess we'll be able to confirm if it's perhaps something with children that causes whatever's going on with Christina. Quentin, you need to go home so that you can be at your daughter's birthday party. Your guests have already started to arrive. Apparently, there's a guest somewhere who's behaving inappropriately. And I think some of the either these are adults here to chaperone some of the children. Nope, these are definitely teens. So I think some of her guests might have aged up before the party started. Because I don't remember her inviting any teens. Right. Time for somebody to bring Barbara to the cake. It looks like Katrina's volunteered for that duty. And it's gonna take her a moment since first Barbara had to wake up and now now's not the time for you to be napping. Now's the time for you to be feeding, eating, letting Eileen and attending the party. I guess he's doing that in the reverse order, which I mean that's fine. Eileen's got 12 hours before she starts to starve. But if he misses this birthday party, then it's not gonna happen again. And or at least the toddler to child birthday party isn't gonna happen again. She'll just age up to a teen later. Alright. The Barbara has evolved to the loves the cold trait. And so let's pop her into the makeover void. I need to see if there's any changes we want to make. Like maybe change up her hair so that she's not just walking around with the same haircut she's pretty much always had. And honestly, I thought maybe the shoes and outfit is fine. So okay, let's like give her some socks. Let's see if we want to change her hair to anything. Maybe let's... Yeah, that could work. Let's just go with this one. And out. Gotta set up her room. So let's see. Traits are good, genius, and loves the cold. She also likes dark wave music, veggie burger, and the color green. Not really sure how to... I guess maybe I could go for some kind of like winter theme. You know, let's... So I accidentally activated his store mode. Okay, so there's no single beds and seasons at all. Also, she can have a bed like that in her cramped windowless room. Let's give her like a ceiling light. We could even go for something on the wall. Yeah, let's go for ceiling. Maybe something like that. And toy chest. and hamper. And then we can just like make her walls green. Yeah, that's more for blue. There we go, nice green walls. I probably should have put this room to be locked to everyone. But Katrina, but I have to wait for Paulette to get out of there. Before I can do that. It's that bed ownership. Barbara. Alright, so now I could go beat Eileen. Katrina doesn't also need to feed Eileen. You can feed Emery instead. Yeah, at least nobody's complaining about the party this time, so you know, nobody has just left immediately. So that's probably part of why there's not much in the way of complaints. Because, you know, nobody's leaving before nor they have a chance to properly experience a party. Or maybe Joey here just sucks. As does Morgan. And Shane. And Stephanie. And Taurus. And Zachary. And Alicia. Like, pretty much every child that showed up ended up complaining. Oh, and Jameson Ivy. Quinn's finally getting some rest. And two kids are old enough to have their own rooms, or heading off to said rooms. And I can, like, Christina's room to be only available to her. still no clue the what's going on with Christina's mood. Um, at least Eileen has found a non-destructive werewolf habit to do. Just took her destroying all of the furniture for her to self was just howling constantly. Right now, you can just go ahead and get rid of that bed, that crib, since we've only got 3 babies, and we're only going to have 3 babies for these until more of them start aging up, which looks like next stream we'll probably have another double birthday for Emery and Eileen. Plus Shelby will age up to a toddler. I mean, if I had just a little bit more time, the time for one more in-game day, I would just go ahead and get Shelby to the toddler stage so that I don't have to worry about her turning invisible when I next load the game. But it's also 8 minutes until 2 a.m., so... Oh, and... we're actually gonna have probably 4 age-ups next stream. So there's definitely gonna be a lot happening next Tuesday. Gonna try and get started on time time next week, so I don't have to end up cutting the stream short. Like I did this time around. I guess Christina's gonna age up poorly again. And since she's a C student, so she's not doing too bad. It'll probably just be, a random trait because she's just kind of doing mediocre. Not good enough for me to decide, but not bad enough to really say she aged up poorly. I guess maybe we can try and get Emery and then they lean in some toddler skills, but we've also got to work on building out the rest of the upstairs area. So let's probably, adding some actual wallpaper for this little hallway section. So that, those are briefly getting the unfinished room moodlet every time they walk through there. I guess we'll probably be able to just give one of the other kids his Christina's toys unless she develops a childish trait or something, since they'll have no particular use for them. No, if she doesn't. Right, and Shelby is hungry, so Quentin needs to get up real quick and feed her. As well as tend to his other young children. Hey, at least it's leisure day. I think I'll finish dealing with these babies and then call the stream here for the night. No, Quentin, you need to change the dirty diapers.
Poor Blue Naru. Oh, poor Naru.
Alright. Babies are taken care of. Quentin can go grab this cake slice. Okay, at least Christina's I guess on top of me not being able to reliably tell her to do her homework, there's also the issue of Christina's low mood directly bringing her grade down. Here's hoping that she at least whatever's happening with her just at least fixes itself. Hell, when she ages up or something. But we will have to find out next time. Next time being next Tuesday. So pretty much the first thing hanging next stream, Game of the Sensor will probably be he Katrina's his birthday, the age up to 18, and next stream the next stream of the Sims 3 will be next Tuesday, the 23rd. And next stream in general planned for the 18th with Crusader Kings 3. So the 25th is also planned to be ECK3. I'm thinking that for the 30th, because that's the anniversary of the first stream I ever did, I might, or at least the first stream that I ever uploaded to YouTube. I might take like a one stream break from The Sims 3 to do some Talisman or some Stellaris or something. And maybe that same week, for Thursday, I'll also do the latest Cyber Manhunt DLC. Since I need to get around to that at some point, although I've also been thinking I might like check my progress over each of the streams I've done so far of CK3 to get an idea of how many more I have for this run. So if you know, like the estimated, so like if the estimate ends up being less than like a month, I might just go ahead and push through that, and then do Cyber Manhunt as just sort of a brief, probably 1 to 2 stream thing. And before while I decide on what the next like series will be for Thursdays. Now, gonna find somebody to raid real quick. Gotta pop open the Sims 3 category. It looks like there's somebody streaming The Sims 3 unattended and lo-fi. Let's see what's going on over there. At least, you know, if they've got... Yep, there we go. So thank you to everyone that stopped by. Next Sims 3 stream will be next Tuesday. Next stream in general will be this Thursday with Crusader Kings 3. And I hope to see y'all later.